Good morning. Welcome to Sutter's Place. It is Vlogtober, day 23, and I'm out here walking Banks. It's a pretty day. It's chilly this morning. So got my hat and scarf on. Me and Banks are going for a walk, and I thought I would just say hi while I was out here. So pretty. All right, I'll check in with you later. All right, everybody, I'm back. I finished this blanket. The cowboy, Dallas Cowboy themed lap blanket. I finished it. Well, I still need to stitch down the star. What's the word? I can't remember the word. Okay, I tacked down the star. I still need to secure it even more so it won't, but if I waited to record, I'd be late trying to get it up. So I just wanted to show you where I'm at right now. I mean, it's basically done. I just got to secure it down a little bit more. But I'm so glad I made the alterations and added the colors. Thank you, Kathleen. I had to do a little bit different than she had suggested, but it still made it so much better. This is the top of it, as y'all can see. The edge, this is the edge. But I'm going to insert a picture so you can see it, the whole thing. But I'm also going to show you it laying on me so you can kind of see how big it is. It came out to be 4 feet by almost 4 feet. So it was off a few inches on the other side. I was like, that'll be all right. Okay, so let me show you how it looks on me. Then I'm gonna show you a picture of it. Then I'll go and tell you all the yarns and stuff that I used. Okay, here it is. And it's all the way to the floor. Shoo! It came out so much nicer with all the different colors added to the edge. And I added some more color to the star. And then I got to pull it taut. See, when I pull it taut like that, it'll be more pointy. So that'll make it even better when I sew it down. I'll pull on it to make it more of a sharp triangle, like that. But so there it is, y'all. Shoo, the thing was hard. Well, it wasn't hard. It just took a lot trying to make it what I wanted it to be. But, all right, so I'm going to show you all the yarns that I used and all that good stuff. So hold on. Okay, the supplies I used to make that, this is the bulk of it. I use 5 balls of this. And that is Bernat Blanket Extra. And the color is Vapor Gray. That's Vapor Gray. And you can see all the things. I used, for this yarn, I used a size 10 millimeter hook. This is my clover. And I think on here it says it suggests a 15 millimeter, but I didn't have a 15. 10 is the biggest one I had. Plus I didn't want it real loose. I wanted it more of a tight. So this 10 worked fine. So I used 5 balls of that with the 10. Then I used, for the star, for the colors, for the Dallas Cowboy colors, I used Bernat Blanket Stripes in the color Clear Sky. Here's the information on that. And that this says a 8mm hook, and that is what I used. I used my Clover 8mm. So this is the 10 and this is the 8. So there's, you know, a little bit of difference. Well, you can see the difference there. I recommend the 8 also. So I bought 2 of these. So that's the colors right there. And then around the edge, I bought the regular Bernat blanket in the color dark gray. Here's that. And that's this one. I bought this for a different project, but I had to make it look right. So I went ahead and used some of it. I think I should still have enough for my project to have this for. But you can see the difference. This is the regular blanket yarn I use for all my stuff that I always love. And let me pull out a piece here. This is the regular. This is the extra. So you can see the difference. Let me find the end. Okay. The difference in the size of the regular blanket, and then that is the extra. It's quite a bit of difference. So that's, but they didn't have this in a lighter gray or even in white. So that's why I went ahead and used this around the edge, which still looked fine, even though it's smaller. I just did 2 single crochets to 1 single crochet of this, because you know, the edge is a single crochet. I put 2 single crochets in that loop to compensate, so it wouldn't stretch, you know, wouldn't stretch in to make it work. So that's that. And of course, it's just one ball. I just used enough to go around the edge and around the star. Yeah, I went around the star with some of that. And then I'll have to show, it might be easier just to show you all the table. So this is what's left of the stripes, because I had to take it apart to get the color I needed. So I'm gonna use this for something else, maybe something for my baby, my great-grand-nephew. I mean, not great, my great-nephew, yeah. I'll make something for him in all this leftover blue. So that's all the supplies. I think that's all I used to make, you know, what you saw. And if you decide to get, to use this extra, well, I'm just letting you know ahead of time. For me, now, after working with it for a while, it makes your hands hurt because you got to pull to get the, you know, plus I'm a tight crocheter. So maybe it might not be that for someone else who does loose stitches. And I have a tendency to do tighter stitches. So after a while, my hand was hurting, so I'd have to stop. And also, it probably was me because the way I hold my yarn, it was rubbing against my finger. So I was like, ow. So just in case, I don't know, just letting you know, if you do use it, you might have to stop here and there. And might make your hand hurt a little bit. But let's see. I think that is it. But I'm sure I'm glad it's finished. And then so I just tacked down the star to make sure, try to get it to spread, to stay. Then I'm gonna go and use this one and right in the edge where that gray is, and sew it down so it'll be nice and spread out. Phew. But I am actually proud of it. It came out better than I thought it was going to. And so there it goes. So another one done. So all righty. I will, I'm gonna go to bed. No, but it did wear me out. So I will see you all tomorrow and have a blessed day.